All right, friends, new podcast is out today, along with the newsletter. The Seiker newsletter went out this morning, looking at facts that you can find in fiction, which is pretty cool. I was watching the movie A Wrinkle in Time, based on a book, A Wrinkle in Time, and I'm screaming at the TV, so excited for the concepts, the spiritual and even scientific teachings that were in this book that was written. It was published in 1962. The author definitely knew her stuff, and obviously you have the modern spin with the creators of the updated movie that's out there now. But there's a lot of neat teachings in there. We sit here and we're so amazed at how can somebody in 1962 be aware of this stuff? But in studying, the Gnostic text from the Nag Hammadi Library, well, that library was discovered in 1945, but it was buried over 1,400 years ago as a resistance to some of the changes that were going on in Christianity. They were trying to preserve certain knowledge. And the things they talk about in these texts are things like, expanding on the creation myth and alternate realities, virtual realities. It almost reads like they're talking about AI and computer systems. Now, this is at least 1,400 years ago, most likely even older. That's just when they were buried. So these concepts are out there. They're tough to wrap our mind around, but this is why I love studying the advancements in AI, because when you study AI and what's happening with it and where they're going with it, and then you study some of these older texts, you're seeing, wow, this is one and the same. They're the same. They're telling the same story. So I talk about this in this week's episode of the Seiker Podcast. So if you subscribe to the Seiker newsletter, it's in your inbox. Check your feeds, SoundCloud, iTunes. It's up at sixcentsmedia.net and on all the social media feeds. So give it a listen. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have a great day.